Hello, today I want to show you the journal I just finished. It was made using an envelope. I distressed it with vintage photo and then went over it with Mod Podge just to give it that finished look. And for the cover I embellished it with some scrapbooking paper I had in my stash, some metal corners there, a metal plaque and the word journal stamped in the middle, and here some layering. I used some gauze, some crochet trim I got from my friend Cherry in the US, and a ribbon lace, embellished also with a safety pin, and I don't know if you can see a metal butterfly and a pearl. It measures 9 by 6 and it has 2 signatures sewn in, and the back, sorry, I have something in here, okay. And the back was left plain, just an eyelet for the ribbon. I used in the closure, this one. Okay, let's see the inside. I have to tell you before, I used an Ephemeris Vintage Garden kit. It is the Spring and Chic, and in almost of all the printed pages I used a crochet trim on the borders to embellish. Here on the inside cover I reinforced the closure with a metal plaque that matches the metal corners on the outside cover, and I stamped "This book belongs to." This is the stamp I got from Crafty Irene. Here I used one of those envelope pockets from Yvonne White tutorial. Inside I have also used a stamp I got from Crafty Irene, and the story begins, stamped on this tag, embellished with this ribbon and these fibers I used in all the tags. And here we have also a journaling paper from a notepad. Here I used the doily for embellishing a scalloped circle and one of those crochet flowers I make, and with a pearl in the center. Here we have a journaling card I made, used some tea-dyed cardstock and stamped. Here we have a paper bag embellished with a free printable from internet, and this is some kind of homemade ephemera that I do. On this one I used a stamp I got recently. It says "Things to Remember" with lines to journal, and inside an index card also stamped. On this graph paper I tea-dyed, I embellished with a pink ribbon on the edges. Here just some corner stamps. In here we have a Rita Donnelly flip corner. I embellished with a doily and some paper flowers and a flat back pearl. Inside another free printable and a graph index card that I stamped with a butterfly. This is a double envelope I made using two music book pages. I sewed them together, one is here and the other on the other side, and inside journaling paper from notepads. This side is embellished with one of those of Laurie Fusco's embellishments using book papers. This one was embellished with tsunami rose flower and some gas. On them I have two little tags. This page is a paper I got last summer when I traveled to France. This is writing French paper, and I embellished with a paper napkin. Here I just turned the paper to make a pocket, embellished with a crochet trim and flat back pearls. Inside we have a stamp pad and another paper pad journaling paper. Here some stenciling, just made here a tuck spot with another free printable, and this is one of those Paula Lemon's fruit papers, just for journaling. Closes with a rose, paper rose. On here I used the paper tab. Here just some stamping. This is the middle of the first signature. I used those corners. I think I saw them the first time on Sue Olson's journals, and two journaling cards in the middle, embellished with paper flowers I had and some gauze, and the signatures are closed with two punched flowers. More stenciling, another paper tab. Here just used a border punch to make pocket, and inside we have another free printable, and this is some leftover paper from the kit I had. Here the other side of that paper, similar pockets, and inside we have one of those Paula Lemon's false envelopes with some stamping, and this is also her idea, the tickets with some leftover paper, and then Melinda also uses them a lot. Some more paper napkin, and the other side of that page that are two envelopes. Inside some more journaling papers. This side is decorated with some paper roses I printed from internet, some gauze, and these fibers I also got from Cherry, my friend, the one who gave me this crochet trim. Here we have one of those weaved pockets I make, and then I stamped it and embellished with some lace and a flower in the center. Here two more homemade tags to use all the leftovers of my papers and cards. Here we have another card, homemade card. This one was made using a stamp I got from Michelle White. I love it, and I made a lot of little cards to go on my journals. An embellished paperclip. On this side, another homemade tag embellished with flowers using some leftover papers from the covers, the inside covers. The other side of the paper bag, this is also a tuck spot. No, I don't have anything in here. And another card inside. Here I used a square doily just to embellish this paper, this page. Here another one of those pockets made with book pages, embellished with more tsunami rose flowers and gauze, and two more tags. This one, smile, and this one, love. And this is the beginning of the second signature. Another flip corner, and this time I embellished it also with a doily and a paper flower and another one of my crochet flowers and some flower. Another freebie and another tag. This is a book page where I use a paper napkin. And here another one of those weaved pockets, another stamp, embellished the same way. Two more homemade tags. This is a paper I dyed with food coloring, and this is another stamp, things to do, and a flower. And here another embellished paper clip and another journaling card with the corner stamp. Here I used those jelly bean pockets, glued them to make double pockets here and here, and stamped 3 butterflies, and inside 3 little tags. This one, live. This one, learn. And this one, dream. Here I followed Fiona's tutorial and used the paper napkin again to embellish this doily. Here 2 tags, freebies from Ephemeris Vintage Garden. Another one of those envelopes and stamped again. This page was embellished with a corner punch I had and some stamping. Here is a library pocket I made and stamped, and inside 2 more journaling papers from paper pads. It's always difficult. This is a graph paper I printed and stamped, and 2 more free printables I got online. This is another double pocket with book pages. Inside the first one a blank tag, and here another tag. Those tags I made using a big index card I got. Okay, it will go inside later. Here I've used a glassine bag I got from Lori Fusco when we did our swap, and I've been saving them, using them very wisely. And here another stamped tag, embellished with another freebie, some more stenciling. Here is the middle of the signature, also tied with 2 paper flowers. Made here double pocket using book page and some scrapbooking paper, embellished with some gauze and flowers I got online. 2 more freebies for journaling cards, and the other side is similar, just 2 different cards. Here just simple paper for journaling. Here is a tuck spot with another journaling paper, a punch tab. This is embellished with a Sizzix die cut, and on each side I used some flowers I got from my pen pal Nicola in India, and they were bright pink, and I bleached them a little to make them more vintage, and also used a flower in the center. The other side of the paper napkin, some more stenciling, and the other side of the book page where I made a pocket embellished with flowers and gauze, and in here another smile tag and another journaling card. This side was also embellished with paper napkin. Here we have a double flip corner. There's also a tuck spot between them, and inside I used a little tag and also a little index card for journaling, embellished with flower. And here we have another homemade tag with corner stamp and paper flowers, and another freebie. And on the back cover, this is another one of those envelope pockets, embellished with some stamping, paper flower, gauze fibers, another tag made using leftover papers and some paper flowers, and this is also a tuck spot. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this journal, and thank you for watching. Bye!